We are live.
Yeah, let's see.
Whew.
All right, we seem to be live.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of the Unsafety Car podcast.
Mm-hmm.
In this episode, we shall take a look at Jagerbombs
Jagerbombs.
and how the Jagerbomb F1 racing team has been messing up its driver combination
Yes.
because they slammed a little too much Jagerbomb apparently before every team meeting.
And also Williams is there. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, they've been having a good time of their own. But
they've been
anyway,
chilling. They've been having a good time
yep,
recently.
let's take a look. So, how does a Jaeger bomb work? There's one part Jaeger and four parts Red Bull. Exactly how the Red Bull driver combination has been over the past few years. You only care about the Jaeger, let's be honest.
Yeah.
This stuff is the support stuff.
And the main
Similarly,
carrier, again, the one that gets you effed up, is Max Verstappen. Everyone else, Albon, Ricardo, Checo, Gasly is just in the background. He's the fourth Red Bull, the one hiding behind all the other three ones. Um,
yeah,
yeah, that's the essential current state of the Red Bull Jagerbomb
yeah, and my oh my, have they
racing team.
messed up everything since Ricardo left in 2018. Like, how have they still not found a stable driver? Like, sure, you like to have a favorite driver. Everyone likes to have a
Hmm.
favorite driver, but you're a team. You're
Exactly.
supposed to figure all of this out.
It can't just be one person
Yeah,
carrying everything all the time.
yeah,
You
man.
need to have like someone. Give them a chance. Give them like one chance, maybe.
Yeah. For DTS fans, you'll remember
Oh,
this
beautiful.
image slaps,
It is
man.
so good.
This
It's
image
This
slaps.
was one of
This
my
is
favorite pictures to come out of.
F1
Yeah,
of all time.
and this was one of Ricardo's best moments as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, easily his career highlight, winning in Monaco 2018. DTS fans, this is season one.
yeah.
We
Uh,
just want to keep a frame of reference. We don't want to gatekeep
yeah.
you out of F1, but
Yes,
anyway,
DTS fans are also valid
yeah.
for the most part. Unless you're weird, then just I don't know. Also,
Yeah,
if you can't read, if you can't see the it says 2018 here.
yeah, that's the image.
That's
So, a few races after this, you had the Max and Ricardo crash in Baku, and after that he left for Renault, and well, his career kind of went downhill after that.
yeah.
And when he left, we saw Pierre Gasly, Pierre Gasly coming in his place.
And well, this
Helmut Marko took that personally.
he
Within 6 months, he was out.
Helmut Marko does not. He has a very specific taste for drivers, and he only sticks to them and nothing else.
Yeah, man.
He does not care about actually winning. I feel like he'll put fucking DeVries in the
Yeah,
team.
and then kick him out within what 8 races.
Yeah, I
Just why?
just being this what's the word for it, inconsistent with your leadership. Because he's the leader for the junior
Yeah,
F1, right?
he had the junior driver program, but you know, give them a chance.
I don't know, he's gone senile. Look at,
Longer than 6 months,
yeah.
please. But I don't know, man. It's been going on for a while. This is season two, so this mess has been going on since then, and it's still going on now. They still don't have a 2025 driver lineup confirmed for the second team, and you don't know about Checo ever because we know F1 driver contracts aren't worth the paper they're printed on.
As famously said by Albon
Lawson, I
Lawson,
think,
yes,
but yeah,
in an interview, right? He was like,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. Anyone can go out anytime.
yeah,
It's just performance based. Why even have a contract at that point?
basically.
But yeah, just he was out after a few months, and then we had Albon. He stuck around till the end of 2020, but
Mm,
again, he tried his best.
yeah,
The car was
mm,
fitting Max like a glove, and Albon is not Max.
exactly.
He He's in Williams now, helping those guys. So let's see. James Vowels has said that they're aiming for a 2026 car as per the 2026 regulations. So let's hope
Hey, I mean,
that Williams
I
is
would love
good.
to see the golden era of Williams come back. Like
Yeah.
that would be amazing to see. Like their final redemption
Yeah,
after a
they really
long
need to
period
turn that
of
around.
dark period
Yeah,
of bad drivers and bad cars.
yeah, they've been taken over by a venture capital firm, I think,
Oh
Dorilton
no,
Ventures, right?
they're
Yeah,
screwed.
I mean, it's given them some cash to play around with. That's why I think they got signs.
The only thing I'm worried about is if the investors also start playing like executive roles in the
Yeah,
team management, that might just be they might as well dig their own graves at that point. Just
yeah.
resign.
Just let them work.
Yeah.
Just let James Vowles cook until the end of 2026 and 2027 at
Yeah.
least,
Hmm.
and then you can think about doing all sorts of things. Till then, just let that showroom go on. Let Albon drive there because he was abused in Red Bull really badly, just crashing the car.
Feels so bad for him. He's a
Yeah,
good driver
yeah,
also.
he's a pretty good driver.
Yeah.
Sad to see what happened. After Albon, we got this man.
Oh, our
Sergio Perez.
lovely Checo Perez.
Yeah, it's a little sad. He had a good start in 2021. He helped Max win
Mm-hmm.
in Abu Dhabi 2021,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and he kept Lewis behind for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after that he's been kind of meh.
Yeah,
What can we say?
and what was the most surprising was Baku this season 24. Baku is supposed to be his track. Like he is really good.
Yeah,
Like he's
and he was pretty good most of the race
and
until the
then
last
Sainz
lap.
just into the
Until the very last lap.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But like, honestly, good on Sainz. He fucking just came in clutch last moment.
I mean, sure, he's kind of helping Ferrari close the gap to
Yeah.
Red Bull in the constructors at that point.
He's being a good guy.
I mean,
Even though he's
yeah,
leaving the team.
He's got 6 races.
Yeah.
I don't know, torpedoing into other people. If that's the new Ferrari strategy, sure. Why not?
Hey, it works.
It works.
Clearly.
Sure. It works. Nobody got a penalty.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, anyway, so they have been really hamstrung by Sergio Perez. This is how, like, the 2023 season was just Max.
Yeah.
And Max.
And that's
and
it.
Max. And I think
like one
Checo
Sainz.
won two races in the middle.
And Sainz won
and
one.
Sainz won one. That basically shows who's the Jaeger
and who's the
and
Red
Red
Bull
Bull in this equation. Even this season, like apart from the Baku race where he had genuine pace and he genuinely loves that track, he's won there a few times. After that, I mean, this season they've been hamstrung by it, and Red Bull is really paying for it.
Yeah.
In the constructors, really badly. This is basically what they think of the entire team at this point.
I mean,
he does bring in a lot of Mexican sponsor money, so we can't really
you
blame
can't
Red Bull for that. But you're a racing team, you need to pick the best guy. And like, if I was Christian Horner or Helmut Marko, I would instantly, as soon as I saw Sainz was on the market, I would terminate this guy's contract and just go all out for Sainz.
Honestly, okay, I understand that you need money to run an F1 team, right? Because it's a very expensive sport.
Yeah.
But you can't treat one of your drivers as a chief financer.
Yeah.
It can't
Red Bull
CFO. Basically, at this point, he's bringing in most of the money, right?
Yeah, he is responsible for college kids in Mexico drinking Jagerbombs because
shout
Red Bull
out
sales stonks. This is the rest of the mess. Actually,
I feel bad for Yuki.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be his what, fourth season,
Fourth season, and
and
he's
he's still
still
stuck there.
he is not. I feel like people. I think even the leaders at Red Bull, like Horner and Marco and all of these guys, I think they also just forgot that Yuki is there. Like they just
Yeah, I'm sure.
selectively
Yeah,
block out Yuki's
yeah.
existence.
I mean, sure. Yeah, he's there. He doesn't crash as much anymore.
Yeah.
So that's it.
But he's a good driver. I mean, he can definitely, given the chance in an actual
Yeah.
Red Bull, I think he can actually show
Yeah, he should
real
have
potential.
been given at least a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Like just swap these drivers for like one race.
Maybe.
Like in the summer break, Lawson and Ricardo had a shootout in Imola. Like
Shootout.
they called it a shootout, so you never know.
Mhm.
With Red Bull, they might actually get the guns. Like kill one of you, and then we'll see. We'll have the one who's alive.
Yeah, it's a fight to the death. Whoever
The
wins
fight.
gets the contract.
That's the entire team, man. The Red Bull Racing Junior program is. Have you seen those Chinese competitive exam camps where like
Yeah.
1,000 students are crammed into one
Mhm.
center, and you just have to go for it in
I
the
mean,
exam?
India isn't much better. We
Yeah,
can take our own
India's also-
example, to be fair.
Yeah, India's actually exactly the
Yeah,
same.
you go to the UPSC centers and everything, it's hell.
Yeah, it's exactly like this.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the Red Bull Junior program is. Seniors ignore them, get De Vries instead
Yeah.
of actual talent over here. I mean, De Vries, when he was inducted into the junior team, had pace before that,
Mhm.
but some drivers just aren't built for F1, and
That's just what it
that's
is.
fine. But guys, make use of your junior program, please.
Exactly.
They exist. These people exist. He's doing pretty good in F2.
He's
Isaac
really well,
Hadjar.
right?
What?
He's doing really well, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's leading F2, I think,
Mhm.
at this point.
And he's still
Yeah.
given no recognition at all.
He's given no recognition, man. Just
There's a definition.
anyway.
Red Bull is a definition of not promoting in-house, and they just
Yeah.
like get people from
Poach
outside.
people from outside for no reason. Yeah, and it's gonna cost them this season. Perez is gonna cost them really badly this season because
Well,
take a look at this. McLaren got their act together
yeah,
finally.
they actually built a competitive car, which to this day surprises me how they managed to do it after
Yeah.
having a really, really bad car for multiple seasons.
Yeah, up until the start of 2023,
Yeah,
they had the worst cars.
honestly, it was a miracle that they were even competitive. Like they were the front of the grid at all.
Yeah, and the leading man. I mean, first off, props to Lando Norris for sticking it out
Mhm.
for years and years in a very underperforming car for the promise that, oh, there is light at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah,
and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
and it paid
Clearly.
off. It clearly paid off for him. He is now contending Max. I mean, he's not going to win the drivers' championship in WDC.
You never know. It's really tight.
Well,
He needs, I think, what, 8.5 points to gain per race.
yeah,
There's 6 races left. I mean, this guy's still gonna win most likely, but the constructors is gone.
yeah. The constructors is McLaren.
They
hands.
might just lose constructors to Ferrari.
Oh, that would be such a bad look.
That would be bad, man.
Like, I don't know if Christian Horner will be able to recover from that, just
I mean,
emotionally.
They have themselves to blame, man. I mean, this entire year, the start of the year was Daniel Ricciardo is going to be in VCARB to see, if he does well, there might be a mid, and if Checo Perez does not do well,
Mhm.
there might be a swap in the middle.
Yeah.
Ricardo didn't do as well in the
Mhm.
VCARB. Checo Perez was also not well
Yeah.
in the Red Bull.
Mhm.
So we went in the summer break with rumors that, this guy is going to get replaced by Daniel.
But then Daniel got fired and his contract got renewed.
Yeah.
So that was such a 1-2 punch that we just got.
Yeah. Just stop, guys.
I mean, you're at this point they're making Ferrari level strategic decisions.
Yeah.
Like what Ferrari does on the track, they're doing off the track.
They're actually doing it off the track. Stop it. And yeah, on the question of Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, by the way, we are on Twitter at unsafetypod.
Very subtle plug, guys.
Very subtle plug. Yeah.
But
So this is basically Ricardo's.
career after leaving Red Bull.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, the Renault years were okay. He
Mhm.
did finish on the podium a bit, and but the car was not up to his level or the level he would have liked from a works team.
Mhm.
Also evident because Alpine just shut their engines program. So I don't know what to say about that. Then he quit
uh,
Renault and
went
went
to
to McLaren.
yeah.
We're back.
McLaren
There
was
was a
decent.
slight swipe
Hmm.
up upside, and we all thought, oh, finally McLaren is slowly gaining pace. It's
Yes.
promised to be a good car sometime,
Oh
but
no.
he just didn't. He was really bad in the McLaren. He had a really tough time.
Yeah.
Monza was fine.
Who was his teammate in McLaren there? It was
Lando Norris.
Lando, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Lando the whole time.
Hmm.
And then in the middle, we had him winning at Monza in 2021 after Lewis and Max really went on top of each other.
Are we gonna talk about that?
Yeah, let's not. That's
Hashtag
let's leave the past.
cancel Massey. Hashtag Team LH. You know what? I'm joking. That's
Yeah,
that.
no.
We're staying away from that entire drama. It's been what 3 years.
Yeah,
That's
it's been 3 years.
please move on.
Just stop, guys. Stop, Team LH. Yeah, so he won at Monza, but 2022 was again
Hmm.
not a great year for
Uh,
him. He got 40-ish points. Lando got thrice as many points in
yeah.
the same car. So, I mean, that's on him.
Do you think he
He
just
took a
lost
break for a
hope?
bit.
Like
Yeah,
maybe he just lost hope because of the McLaren. Because I genuinely feel like he regretted leaving Renault.
Renault would have been fine, but as fate has shown us, Renault was also going in the ditch.
Yeah.
So,
After being scrapped, I mean they were just not a team anymore.
yeah, I mean, yeah, they changed their name effectively.
But
Alpine is a sub
yeah.
brand of Renault. So yeah, I mean, he should have just stayed here, just fought it out with Max for a few years. At least he would have still had a good car
Yeah.
the entire time.
And Checo Perez would have been in Force India and then never seen again. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, after Lawrence Stroll took over that team,
And fired him.
yeah, he was fired.
Yeah. Ocon stayed, no? Ocon stayed.
Ocon was fired before
Yeah.
Checo was fired. So again, DTS fans, I think this is season 2 or 3.
No, I think it's
This
season
is
2.
yeah. This is season 2. Season 3 is season 2 is when Ocon gets fired. No, season 1 is when Ocon gets fired. Season 2 is when
Perez.
season 2 is when Lance gets into the
Yeah.
racing
So
point.
it's So season 2 is Lance and Perez.
Perez.
Yeah.
Season 3 is
COVID.
Perez getting fired.
Yes.
Yeah, and COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, season 4 is Perez getting into Red Bull
Hmm.
after what were pretty decent years at the racing point.
Yeah.
After they copied the Mercedes effectively. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. I mean, who needs like actual creativity when you just have $1 billion lying around, right? That's the Lawrence Stroll strategy.
Yeah, and he's poaching people at Aston Martin left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Adrian Newey
Mm-hmm. The
is
biggest.
has gone there now. Like, yeah, he
Bear with
really
us.
wants to win.
It takes some time for us to still digest the fact that Newey is going to Aston Martin of all places.
Yeah,
Just...
and like Aston Martin will have everything right apart from one driver
yeah,
in the end.
and he's not going anywhere. Let's be honest.
He's there for life.
Yeah, as soon as Lawrence's net worth dips below $1 billion, I feel like he's gonna get fired though. He's gonna have a nice talking to, be like, hey, listen,
Bro,
son, I love you, but we can't pay for your...
yeah, do some rally driving, please.
Yeah, send him off to fucking NASCAR, honestly.
Just stop. I don't think the Americans would like it that we send them
that a
Lance
Canadian
Stroll.
came in.
Yeah, but the Americans sent Logan Sargent to F1.
That's
So
a
I think
perfect
you guys
segue.
should, but I think you guys should accept Lance Stroll in NASCAR for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Logan Sargent came for a bit. Again, let's
Mm.
talk about Williams while we're at driver swaps.
Oof. Logan being fired. Hmm. Do you think it was
Everybody could see that coming.
everyone saw that coming, but do you think it was specifically because of how badly he messed up that car? Which race
Yeah.
was that? When he set
Zandvoort.
Zandvoort, yeah, the car caught on fire.
No, I don't think that was. I
That was the
Yeah,
one,
I
right?
think that was
Yeah.
Zandvoort. But I mean,
Like,
like they've had an uncompetitive car for a while.
mhm.
Albon was maximizing out of it. Logan was not really,
Yeah.
but again, and we knew Logan was going to be out at the end of 2024 because
Mhm.
Sainz was in at
Right.
2025.
Mhm.
But him getting just axed in the middle,
Yeah.
James Vowels is really learning a thing or two from Helmut Marko
Yeah.
and Christian Horner very clearly.
I think it's an economics thing. At the end of it,
Yeah.
like
In the
Williams,
cost cap era,
yeah,
you have to save stuff.
because Williams is not a competitive team, so they're not raking in a lot of money in the first place.
Yeah.
And if Logan just keeps crashing his car every single race, it costs a lot of money to rebuild that car.
Yeah, we can't really blame the venture capital owned team to minimize costs.
Oh no, BlackRock is here.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, well, I mean, he got a safety car every time he crashed.
Yeah.
That added a little bit of drama. That's all. I
Honestly,
guess.
if William just changed the speedometer on his car from kilometers per hour to miles per hour, I think that would have really helped him. Because he does not know what a kilometer is. As as a proud
He-
American,
Yeah, as a proud what Bud Light drinking
beer chugging, patriotic American, red blooded.
American,
Hell yeah,
Second
brother.
Amendment defending American.
Do we want to get into that?
Let's not. Let's not get into the military industrial complex any faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was replaced by Colapinto.
Mm-hmm.
Colapinto has shocked all of us.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Red Bull. This is how you make a mid-season driver swap. You don't just get one uncompetitive driver out and get Daniel Ricciardo in just because you want to test him.
Yeah.
That's called testing. Do that
While
after the season ends
yeah,
in the older cars
Mm.
with as a shootout.
right, exactly.
But promote your junior drivers. Give them a chance.
Yeah, because eventually your junior drivers will just stop racing for you if you don't do anything with them.
I mean, yeah, you saw what happened with Alpine and Oscar Piastri.
Exactly.
You don't give them a chance long enough,
Yeah, they'll just
they
leave.
walk.
And I mean, Piastri is look at where he is now. So
I mean, yeah, that was the best move. I think
Mhm.
he left Alpine, then Alpine has effectively left the racing grid. At this point, they lost their engine program. But yeah, Colapinto has scored 4 times more points than
Yeah.
Logan did
Mhm.
his entire
Yeah,
F1 career.
Colapinto's he's so talented, man, and
Yeah, he's fairly talented. He's in the Singapore race.
Mhm.
He finished right behind Checo. Checo finished 10th again,
Mhm.
shocking, and he finished 11th.
Right.
By the way, Max was second, so
Well,
this image makes a lot of sense.
But I mean, even when you see Colapinto in like post race interviews, just him as a person, he's very
Yeah.
down to earth.
Yeah, he
He's-
knows what he's doing.
Yeah, like his rookie season, he's handling it pretty well. It's a
Yeah.
very stressful sport, and
Yeah.
how he's handled it so far.
Especially because he knows that he only has, 9 races
Mhm.
he had, and he knows he does not have a seat for 2025. And you know what? Good on James Vowels to like pitch him to
Yeah.
Audi for 2026.
Mhm.
I mean, that just like good for you.
It's good leadership, straight up. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is good leadership. If they nailed 2026,
Mhm.
he would have effectively revived an institution
Yeah.
in F1 which went downhill. And, oh, by the way, fun fact: do you want to take a guess who is the last podium finisher for Williams?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Lance Stroll. I mean, only 14 cars finished that race, but yeah,
Wait, I
Lance
remember
Stroll
that.
finished third. I think it was 2017.
So wait,
Which race was this?
it took him like 1/4 of the grid being wiped out of the race,
Yeah,
and
Lewis
he's
didn't finish. No, Lewis had a car problem that race.
Mhm.
Vettel didn't finish. Raikkonen also didn't finish.
Wait, which season was this?
2017.
17.
Not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Again,
that race was a
before
mess,
you
but on
DTS
paper,
fans.
that's the last podium finish for Williams.
Oh, that's got to sting. Imagine like the worst driver for Aston Martin is has been the one that scored the most points for Williams.
For the past few
Yeah,
years at least.
Jesus, how they've fallen from grace. You remember how good Williams used to be?
Williams used to be like even up until like the early 2010s. They once finished I think third in the constructors when Toto Wolff was still with Williams. I
Right.
believe
Yeah, pumpernickel.
the pumpernickel team principal. Yeah, but yeah, that's essentially what's been the driver swap. So long story short, please Red Bull, please learn from Williams. Support your junior drivers. Don't chuck them out within
Or just
10 races.
honestly, at this point, just fire either Horner or Marco. Do something.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
I feel like a
the
leadership change will definitely help
yeah
Red
the
Bull.
internal politics is
Yeah,
has really messed the whole situation up.
yeah.
Jos Verstappen keeps coming to the media saying all sorts of stuff about Horner. They've driven Adrian Newey out because of the
Yeah.
drama.
There have been other employees also who've left Red Bull because
Jonathan
of like
Wheatley has left.
yeah,
He is going to be team principal for Audi.
yeah,
They they also lost this one guy to McLaren.
yeah.
So
That's the
yeah,
thing. Yeah,
you're
once
shooting
you get to the
yourself in the
top,
foot.
it becomes very difficult. I think Mercedes, when they were at the top of the game, I think they were handling the internal politics better than Red Bull was.
Apart from the Rosberg Hamilton years, probably.
Well, yeah, that's a whole separate episode. I feel like
That's an that's a entirely new wormhole. That's 2 years before DTS was launched.
yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting
Yeah.
topic to cover if we ever do that.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's off-season content resources
Yeah.
which we'll use.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway,
So how do we conclude this?
so yeah,
I-
that's basically it.
Yeah.
I think
Let's.
this is a good image to conclude.
This is a great image to start. I hope we don't get demonetized for having Jägermeister like just plastered on there.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Anyways, these videos aren't monetized yet, so
We'll find out. Anyway, Red Bull stop chugging Jaeger bombs before signing driver contracts. Please think before you sign driver contracts. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
yep.
Yeah.
This is how I feel right now.
Perez.
Yep. After
from
his
Monaco
party, yep.
2022, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was after his big win, right?
Yeah.
The morning
Anyway,
after.
This is what he is right now, anyway. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, all the
Mhm.
good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bell icon maybe if you're feeling up to
bell
it.
icon too, actually. Very,
All of
very
it.
important.
Follow us on social medias.
Yeah.
All of this. While he turns off the recording, I'm just gonna plug our Instagram and Twitter and what else are we on?
We'll let them know in the description, I guess.
Yes.